when an official from Ripple disclosed on May 3, 2023, that the firm intended to create a one-of-a-kind XRP ledger that would be created specifically for digital currencies issued by central banks, he sparked a stir in the cryptocurrency community. In this presentation, Hamilton shared his thoughts on the Bitcoin sector. Presently, he is engaged in the process of enhancing a private version of the XRP ledger for state-backed digital currencies, which is referred to as the your counterpart. Despite the fact that the statements made by Ripple's head of developer relations were noteworthy, questions were raised over whether or not the value of XRP on this co-ledger coincided with public perceptions or whether it was something altogether else. The investors that invest in black swans are not adventure stockholders. They even provided photographs of the shockingly high price of $32,700 for XRP on this mystery network, claiming to have seen the concealed ledger. A whirlwind of rumors has been sparked, as is customary. The most latest updates on all of our XRP-related topics will be sent to you if you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell, especially if you are new to this site. If you find my work to be enjoyable, I would appreciate it if you would show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up and leaving a comment with your opinions. A flurry of discussions questioning the actual cost of XRP on this private version and even the legitimacy of the ledger itself were sparked as a result of this information. However, this is the point at which the narrative takes a more difficult turn. Recent events brought to our attention a podcast segment that made reference to the Republic of Palau. What exactly does that say? Particularly when they led the world's first stablecoin trial based on the XRP ledger, Ripple and the Republic of Palau worked together in the past. It is essential to note that earlier cooperation between the two entities are vital. In-depth discussion regarding the debate between private and public ledgers, the foundation of their stablecoin, and the potential value of XRP was conducted. Now, let's look at the video clip and get started. The transparency of the public XRP ledger was the primary factor that pushed us to select it. At Paramount, we have always placed a high focus on being transparent about the initiatives and milestones that we are currently working on. So far, the journey has been joyful, despite the fact that there have been some challenges. For the company to be successful in overcoming these challenges, it has relied heavily on innovative efforts, trial and error, and the assistance of Ripple. In the final moments of the video, this is demonstrated in the financial state of the Republic of Palau. It was quite evident that the public was the ministry's first focus. Ledger for its openness, but their assertion does not prove or disprove the existence of a private ledger, which leaves the door open for further improvements in the future. In point of fact, a great number of individuals are seeking information regarding the value of this ostensibly private. The following is a playback of an audio clip that we acquired from another podcast previously. The speculative pricing of XRP on this covert platform will be made clear as a result of this. There is a theory that suggests that the public and private ledgers may converge. It is possible that their prices will be blended if this is accurate. Calculating an average, yet this is still considered hypothetical because there is no solid evidence to support it. David Short, who is more commonly known as Ripples through the course of these chats, was present as the chief technology officer. Right now, let's talk about the anticipated cost. Even if it is not immutable, the private ledger of XRP provides an indicator of the possible value that the private ledger may assign to XRP. This happens even if the private ledger is not unchangeable. Once more, I will emphasize it, just as I have done in the past. Due to the extremely complicated nature of the ledger, there is a hidden ledger. It's not just a piece of product. From a YouTube video that was live streamed from Japan, there is a 5-minute footage that reveals both the existence of a public ledger and the true problem that exists. I can attest to this experience myself. What are the differences between public, private, and XRP ledger notes as well? Due to the complexity of this situation, it is essential to proceed. Let's not let this happen. Keeping in mind the primary point I am trying to make in the midst of all of these specifics, I believe there will come a day when the lines that separate the public ledger from the private ledger will become one. Despite the fact that convergence is getting closer every day, regulations that are clear and unambiguous are required right now in order to guarantee that there will be no uncertainty in the future when they are implemented. It would appear that they are still in the testing phase of this endeavor at the same time. Presently, the private ledger is contributing a significant amount of when we find out that the Bank of Japan, commonly known as SBI, has lately stated its intention to enter the XRP lending industry. This tale takes a new and interesting turn. This is a profoundly important new development because this makes it quite evident that major firms in the banking industry are interested in XRP. In light of the fact that this new loan service underscores the bank's goal of using XRP for institutional transactions, the question that begs to be asked is why Japan would get engaged in XRP lending if they did not believe that cryptocurrencies will play a large role. At some time in the future, the viewpoint that I am presenting will become increasingly convincing, taking into consideration the fact that the Bank of Japan took a determined strategic decision after completing a number of tests and identifying the appetites of both institutions and individuals for XRP. Now that they are lending it, it is not just the act of lending that is calculated. The value of XRP is more tempting than just its speculative value because it is a financial strategy that aims to profit from the growing popularity of cryptocurrencies. This is a solution that can be utilized for large-scale international transactions that involve retail consumers and buses. The manner that financial institutions conduct their business is undergoing transformation. They no longer only possess XRP in their possession. In no way is this a singular occurrence. In addition to utilizing its potential for easy entrance institutional transfers and international payments, they are implementing it into functional utility projects. By way of illustration, global banking giants are getting together, yet this is only happening in Japan. An official partnership between MasterCard and Ripple, the alliance, a credit card firm, is not the only thing that MasterCard is. It is a big payment processing business that has a multitude of subsidiary companies operating under its umbrella. There are connections between Ripple and the main division of MasterCard, as well as a huge network of subsidiaries. These subsidiaries include Fluency Consensus, Yagdarath, and a multitude of others that are not even included on this list. Instead of merely acting as an endorsement, collaboration places an emphasis on availability of liquidity and the possibility of scalability. It's a really large. There is some validity to the reports that MasterCard and Ripple are working toward the same strategic goal of employing Ripple as the primary payment processor. Ripple is the alternative to MasterCard. To begin, let's go back to the beginning. What I am going to provide to you here is suppositional speculation, in addition to all of the news, rumors, and bits and pieces of information that are now being circulated. It is important to keep in mind that the hypothesis I have on the possible reasons why MasterCard would have partnered with XRP is just that, a notion. In fact, they collaborated with Ripple. Additionally, it is a well-known fact that the XRP coin and its ledger serve as the major source of on-demand liquidity for the architecture of Ripplenet. Consequently, if they utilize Ripples, they are effectively using XRP that they have created. Is it possible that MasterCard will decide to enable payments? However, despite the fact that it is speculative, this revelation brings to light the significance of such a relationship and the potential repercussions it could have. Please bear in mind that I am not a certified financial consultant because I am not licensed. On default, Ripple would incorporate the XRP ledger into its system. The content of these films is intended solely for the purpose of providing entertainment. In every instance, I recommend to viewers that prior to making any decisions regarding their finances, they should conduct their own research and can consult with professionals. If you enjoyed seeing the film, please accept my sincere gratitude. Please pay attention. It would be greatly appreciated if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Verify that the notifications are activated and ready to go. I would like to be the first to know about the release of new content that I am excited to see. In the upcoming video, I hope you have a good time.